What up, though? Welcome back to the channel. It's the Big Zaddy of Anime. That's Zaddy with a Z. Don't forget the Z. The anime connoisseur of the internet. And I'm here today to talk about the movie that took the world by storm. Or did it? Coming to America. Coming to America. Or was it coming to fail? Let's talk about it. Alright, man. Just a quick synopsis. King Hakeem Joffer, and y'all already know, if you've been to my channel before, you hear it. I got notes. Anyways. King Hakeem Joffer, I probably messed that up, which is Eddie Murphy's character. He finds out he has a son. The way he finds out why that's relevant is because of the right of succession. It has to be a male heir. He has all daughters. His oldest daughter, who has been training her whole life to be the next heir, is hoping that he changes the rules of the nation so that she can become the queen. But essentially, his father puts pressure on him. Mustafa, my dog. Nah, but his father puts pressure on Hakeem to go find his son so he can have a rightful heir. The story isn't actually about him finding his son. It's about making his son into a king. They find his son pretty quickly. Let me just jump into why one of the biggest reasons that I just didn't like the movie. I mean, honestly, overall, it was okay. It's not something I'm gonna go buy on DVD. It's not something I'm gonna probably ever see again unless it's on cable. Cable, that shows how old I am, right? If it's on TV. But the biggest issue is that are we supposed to just ignore that he's about to give the whole kingdom to a young man? I have to say young because he's basically my age. So a young man without a DNA test? He doesn't even know if that's his son. In fact, the mom in the show, the baby mama in the show, questioned it for a second. When he brought Eddie Murphy's character home, he was like, yo, is this my dad? And she was like, yo, daddy? Oh. Yeah. Y'all remember, I was a hoe, right? Back in the day, I was a hoe. She admits she was a hoe back in the day. How the fuck is she supposed to know that's her, if that's the daddy? Can't get over it. I can't get over it. So you're just gonna go over to America, find this random person who claims to be your son, or you think is your son, just because it was a picture. There was a few things that led up to it. It was a picture of his son drawn by this voodoo old woman, spiritual voodoo woman. And then you're going to go over there, you're going to find this kid. You're not even going to go get a DNA test. You're just going to hand over your whole nation to this kid, to this young man. For what? And you don't even verify anything? I can't get over it. I'm sorry. Everybody's going to say it's a comedy. Oh my God, you're taking it too seriously. You know what? Fuck it. That's a big flaw in the fucking movie. Let's just put that out there, alright? It's a big flaw in the movie. And I just couldn't see past it. I was just like, this is ridiculous. Not funny, ridiculous. But anyways, but there were aspects that I liked about it. I like seeing the old characters come back, particularly my man Mufasa. I think I said Mustafa earlier. Mufasa, James Earl Jones, much respect. Always love him. Seeing Eddie Murphy, seeing the line of characters and some new characters. Particularly Tiana Taylor. Anyways, she's so fine. She's just so fine. Anyways, it was good seeing that Eddie Murphy. It was good seeing Eddie Murphy get his feet wet again. I think this was one of those movies to bring him back into the forefront, into the limelight, because he's been gone for so many years. And I hear rumors of him going back into comedy and trying to do stand-up. So it was good seeing him in the limelight and seeing him come back and get his feet wet. I don't think this was the success that he was hoping it would be, but at the same time, I think it was exactly what everybody else expected it to be. It wasn't that gut-wrenching, that laugh so hard you feel it in your soul type of movie. It was a kind of movie. And for all those who know, you know what that kind of movie is. But there were funny parts. I mean, some of the things I liked about the characters, well, one of the things I didn't like was the guy who played Lavelle, the son. I'm sorry. Either it was the way the character was written, or it was just the way he played the role. But my man just kept looking like he was about to cry every fucking moment. And my thing is, what annoyed me, it was like, I don't know, he found out, he woke up in a new land, rich as hell, and he had 3 women wanting to bathe him naked. And the first thing the first thing he does is he runs to his mama while she's in the bath. If that don't tell me how pathetic that person is, I mean, well, that character is, just as a whole, I just didn't like the way that was written. Like, what? Who would do that? No, I'm getting my ass bathed, bro. I'm taking me a bubble bath. Bubble bath. You feel me? Nah, bro. 3 women want to come wash my back and my ass. Shit. I ain't running to my damn mama. Anyways, but he just looked like he was always gonna cry. Just like always teary-eyed. And he was very whining throughout the movie. I think it's more so of how he was written, and a little bit of the acting, but how that character was written. But definitely, didn't really sell me on it. But overall, though, it was an okay movie. Like I said, I won't go out and buy it or spend any money on it. I won't give it more than what it was for the first time I saw it. Honestly, I would have spent money on it to go see it in theaters, but I definitely would have walked away like, hindsight 2020. I wouldn't spend money on it. So that's what I'm saying. If it costs anything to watch it, don't spend your money on it. If it's free, why not? You'll get your laughs out of it here and there. My ultimate like about the movie, though, was like, it was basically like a re-emergence of Wakanda. It was just black beauty, black culture, black love all throughout the movie, man. It was just like, it was awesome to see, and awesome to get that feel for another, just like an all black cast. And, you got to see a little bit of the culture, going back to Africa, that whole thing, the motherland. It was good to see, man. It's good to see that, that kind of feel. I think, after the, Black Panther movies, definitely, it made that kind of feeling that the black community had after seeing that. You wanted to embrace it more, and this one definitely does that. Kudos to Eddie Murphy for doing that, and for that whole staff and cast and everybody. Definitely much love in that one. Speaking of which, Chad Boswick, rest in peace. He might have been a little too old for the position or for the role, but I would have liked to see him as the son. I think it would have done. I think they would have written him a little bit differently, and I think it would have turned out a little bit better. But if he would have definitely tuned in, boy. But unfortunately, he passed away, and rest in peace. But all right, man, that's my review of Coming to America. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you think. Hey, this is just my opinion, but it was okay, but it really wasn't all that good. It wasn't really what it was exactly what I expected it to be for a movie that's coming like 30 years later in the making, trying to get all these old characters. It was made for nostalgia, not for being great. That's how I'll put it. Great for nostalgia, not for being a great movie or being overly entertaining. But anyways, it's a Big Zaddy of Anime. That's Zaddy with a Z. Don't forget the Z. Coming to you with Coming to America. Unfortunately for me, it's coming to fail. Ooh. Anyways, it's been a pleasure. Holla at your boy.